Radio stations FM 94.9. You were just explaining that, by the way, Ken Andrews is here. I have to reset the clock, as they say in the radio business, to make sure if anybody just tuned in. Ken Andrews is here. He played last night at the Casbah. Born in Mira Mesa, raised in Mira Mesa. What's the whole story?
No, I was born and raised in Seattle, but I lived in Scripps Ranch and went to Mira Mesa High School. So I lived in San Diego for 5 years.
For 5 years in your formative
high school
years.
9 through 12, and 1 semester at SDSU.
And then up to L.A.
Cal State LA. Transferred. And then I've been there ever since.
But family all lives down here, right?
My mom, 2 brothers, and my stepdad, and a cousin. And
did they all come last night? Your mom was there, right?
My mom and one of my brothers, my other brother's on a surf trip right now.
Take me through this song, and where and how and why, and you said it was one of the jam sessions.
Yeah.
And you're back to regular tuning, right? You're not.
I'm not in drop tuning because it'll take too long. This is a really simple chord progression. A lot of the Failure songs have a 9 in it, or a second, suspended chord, I guess is what they call it. So this song is like E suspended, G suspended, C sharp with A flat with G sharp bass, F sharp, A.
Yep.
Pretty straight, but again, that's all going to be a half step down if you're actually playing along with the record.
Okay, so
E flat, G flat, C, F, A flat.
And the easiest way to do that basically is to
tune your guitar down a half step.
Guitar down a half step and play the chords. Read them out one more time for me so I can, when the videotape hits, I'll actually put them up on the screen.
Okay.
So the first one is a what? An E what?
E suspended.
E suspended, all right.
G suspended. C sharp with G sharp
with
bass.
G bass, or G sharp bass, okay.
F sharp and A.
And back up to the A.
Yeah.
Now that pattern.
And then
was that something that? Is that on the? That's on the E, right? That's you're playing that around the E.
Yeah, it's just an arpeggio of the E suspended chord, because that's the 9 of the chord, and then that's the tonic, and that's the 5th. Yeah. And there's a guitar playing this part in the song, but I think it has a high octave pedal added to it. And then there's a distorted, what you hear in the beginning of the song.
Is it distorted keyboard?
Distorted piano.
Distorted piano.
It's a piano, like a keyboard, sampled piano run through my guitar rig, my whole amp setup.
You are into distorting things so you can't tell what they are.
Yes. Yeah, people, I've told people enough now that was piano or a keyboard that they don't really ask me anymore, but like for years people were like, how did you get that guitar sound? And I was like, it's not a guitar. But it sounds like it because it's running through a guitar amp.
But it also sounds like a guitar because you're playing a guitar pattern. What would, you're playing it as if, because that's what a guitar would play.
Yes.
Whereas piano players can play completely different,
yes,
patterns than guitar players can.
Uh-huh. That was, I think that song was like kind of like a little bit of an homage, or at least the instrumental intro and the instrumental sections with just the when the vocals aren't going, to My Bloody Valentine. They had a lot of really simple melodies over super dense, distorted chords, and we were really into that.
So the pattern you played right there, is there something in your childhood that you remember going, oh, that's kind of like but you put it together in a different way? Because a lot of times people go, oh, I just took this and this, this and this and slapped it all together.
Not directly. Not that I can remember.
So that's not as Carsy as it could be.
Well, I don't know. I just wasn't, yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're usually major or minor.
If you play that whole thing in major.
Yeah, with one minor at the end.
Show me how poppy it would sound if you actually played it in.
Well, I guess that would have been.
It's a Weezer song.
Yeah, then it's a Weezer song. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you play majors, it suddenly turns into a Weezer song.
That's right.
Unbelievable. All right, let me play the one that's dropped down. It's FM 94.9.